Good evening, everybody. My name is Tyler Lowe, and tonight I'm going to talk to you guys about the issues that our veterans face when they come back from warfare. Most of our veterans, they come back home, they don't have people to talk to about what they experienced, they don't have the resources available, say if they're in mental distress or were struggling at getting a job. Our veterans, they come home and sometimes they find themselves helpless and they don't have anybody there to help them get back up on their feet or adapt to regular society after being at war for however many years they've been at war. So three main issues that I'm going to cover with you tonight are suicide in veterans. The other main topic I'm going to talk to you guys about is struggles that our veterans face. And then the third topic I'm going to talk about is solutions that we can do as citizens to help our veterans better acclimate into society after war. So this first topic, it's kind of hard to talk about, but it's the suicide rate of our veterans. Right now it's at 22 veterans a day commit suicide because whether they're depressed, can't deal with what they experienced while they were in war, whether it's alcoholism, depression, drug addiction, in some way, shape, or form, these veterans are hurting and they don't have any other outlet, and unfortunately they find the outlet of being dead as their best option. I believe if we had better resources, we'd actually be able to save those lives and take this ridiculous number of 22 veterans a day and save more lives by giving them more opportunity to reach out and help their mental health issues, let them talk about what they experienced, whether it's connect them with another brother that was in the military that they can relate with one another, or have more hotlines available that they can call. But unfortunately, 22 veterans each day are killing themselves just because they don't find any other option, no other way to get out. The second topic I want to talk about is just the veterans in general and the struggles they face day to day. We've got veterans living on the streets because either they weren't given what they were promised when they signed on, they can't find a job due to bias or inability to complete a task or work in an environment that's not as controlled as the military, whether it's adapting into a office environment or a construction environment. They're used to an environment where it's a brotherhood mentality, they're at war, everything's on edge, and it's up to their decision-making skills and them alone to commit an action or handle themselves the way they need to be handled. Another issue these veterans face is just being outcast from society, whether it's, they have PTSD and they have outbursts and they don't feel like they're safe to be around other people just because they're afraid they're going to hurt someone. The VA has done a data poll, and that's where you get the statistic of 22 veterans per day killing themselves, but you also have statistics out there that show us how many homeless veterans we have living on the streets, how many veterans we have that are addicted to drugs or alcoholics or just recluse and not talking to anybody or reaching out and just kind of suffering in silence. But there are ways to make this better. This is the third topic we're going to talk about, and that's our solutions that we can provide these veterans. We can donate to our local VFW, and for those of you that aren't familiar with the VFW, that's the Veterans of Foreign Warfare. And usually they have lodges set up in small towns, either by county, by city. There's typically a VFW in your neighborhood, and a way to help those veterans is to contribute to the VFW so that way they have a place to go and reach other brothers that were in the military that they can actually talk to and relate with. And this is for veterans that have experienced foreign warfare. So they all have been at war at one point in time, and they all have a story they can relate to one another, and they'll also have information they can talk to one another on how to get through certain things that might be bothering them each night or keeping them sleepless or not able to function in normal society. Another way you can reach out and help a veteran is if, I'm sure at your church, at your job, there's someone that has experienced warfare, someone that is a veteran, and just reach out and let them know you're there for them, because you never know the struggle they're experiencing or what they're holding in, but just the opportunity to talk to someone and actually reach out a helping hand can do a lot for those people. And a third solution that we can have is help open up more hotlines, especially for the veterans who are feeling suicidal or feel like they have no other option but to commit suicide. Those are the guys that we really need to take a look at and see how we can save their life or how we can reach out and help them in any way, shape, or form, because they're going out and fighting for our freedom without us asking to. So they shouldn't have to ask us for help. They're giving us the ultimate gift, and whether that costs them their life or not, they made it home from war. They shouldn't be dying when they make it home to our country. So they put out that commitment for you. They put out risking their life for yours and your freedom. So reach out and do something for them that they've done for you. So it's your choice to stand up and do something, or sit back and enjoy the freedom that they gave you. Thank you guys, and have a great night.